So I think Laura's forgot what a hindrance to the shopping I am, because guess where I'm going?
Shopping.
Morrison's at 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's 7:30.
Bringing my coffee with me because we walk, you know. We walk. Normally Laura walks. So yeah, a shopping visit. So it should be fun.
Yeah.
Exciting. I think I've burnt my mush a bit. Boom. This is the news at 10 with the Millers.
It actually is 10. 10 or
Holy shit,
7.
it is as well.
That's funny. We're a bit
Probably
late.
not till a couple of years watching it. It's just 10 a.m. Or it's tomorrow.
We do.
Or a year from now. We don't know. So, today, I had to go to work again.
Yes.
Turn things off, turn
No,
things
well,
on.
it wasn't the start. We went to Morrison's at 7:30 this morning to do the shopping.
Yes, I did.
What did you think? Told you it was busy, didn't I?
Oh, shit.
We didn't have to queue to get in, but it's it was busy. It's like they haven't even got all the lights on and they've got loads of customers in. But yeah, so we did the shopping, but we were in super early, and Michael came with me because I could be asked to go beyond.
So, after that,
Yes,
I had to go to work, and I met the boss, and we had to turn things on, turn things off, and it was good because I got to print out this new Walking Dead comic book thing, totally use the works computer, and laminate the front and the back, and so that was good times. And then out at the comic book shop,
Yes,
thought
for
I
the
was gonna-
first
I
time.
thought I was going to get have 100 magazines.
I really thought you were gonna have loads.
I took £70, I only spent 9. I got 3 books.
I think it's shit me. I think that's like, sorry, yawn as usual. I think that's like proper bad that.
But we're thinking that maybe the publication stopped somewhere else because they're all from abroad and, you know, stuff like this.
Yeah, so we're hoping that it's ended up being
Or
like
Marshall's going to wet his kegs when he goes in there. There's a million manga books.
that. Is that? Well, we're gonna still keep the rest of the money and wait for them
think
to
something might
come.
happen. We might get a boatload in.
Yeah, you know, once stuff's back to normal, like, you know, by July, by the time, like, I reckon the post will go back to normal and that by then, because all the shops are still.
So I still don't know what's going to happen with He-Man. Still
Yeah.
waiting on that little bad boy to be finished. So then I'm walking home and I get a phone call.
Near enough home.
Michael, there's a delivery coming within the next 4 hours. Can you wait in the club for it? I'm like, fuck you, no I can't.
And you're like, I've just walked in my front door.
No.
So, as usual, you have to sort it all out yourself because I think they've forgotten how to communicate while on lockdown unless it's something to benefit them.
Mhm.
Them being the powers that be.
Mhm.
So, we ended up running back to town after speaking to the delivery company, cutting the manager out completely and doing it ourselves. So we went and collected the PPE, but the PPE coming kinda makes you think
Maybe we are going to reopen.
maybe we're gonna reopen. So it's kind of like a positive, but then you kind of go, hopefully they've got a better idea of how it's all gonna work, but we don't know about that.
So we did all that, then we come home, and then we got a notification saying new things about holidays.
No, we didn't do that first.
What did we do?
We did our quiz.
The afternoon quiz. We did,
Wednesday afternoon quiz day. We did absolutely terrible.
yeah. On one of the rounds we got 0.
Literally, we both got 0. One of the rounds was called. What was it called? Something about it sounds like
Too good to be true.
Too Good to Be True. So it was like, how long was the 100-year war? 100 years. What's a cat gut made of? Cat. What's.
Yeah, it was all.
Oh, it was literally like all like that.
We thought they were giving us the answers in the mouth. What else is easy?
No, I was writing that and another answer
You
because I
can
was
only
like,
have one answer. She's just cheating herself.
I was cheating, but I was like, what the frig?
Yeah.
Anyway,
But we like him. He's good.
he is good. Oh, I gotta see him. Oh, and I need you to email. They want people to put the pictures to the Hippodrome of fun, crazy things you've done in lockdown, like a photo, and I thought we could do our little triple of Star Wars or me as Princess or whatever. And they're gonna put it in a movie together, and they're gonna play it as if it's playing on the stage.
Huh?
Good, eh? So I want you to email it in. You have to do it before the 3rd of June or something like that. I'll show you a bit after we've done this. But yeah, so then all
Who won the hand wash thing?
didn't say. They won't say it in case they have to cancel the pantomime, won't they?
Oh.
So then all the drama started.
All hell broke loose and I was in the thick.
He always
Stirring it
is.
up.
He loves a good bitch about everything, but I just think,
I was right, I know I was, yeah.
yeah, no, but with regards to the whole thing, this sort of thing's never happened before. Feel a bit cheated by your company. Not just our company because we need our jobs and all that, you know. But
Thanks, Boris.
yeah, we know, like, we've had nothing from them, and to be fair, us as a whole, we've had nothing but bloody hassle with all the running about we've had to do. But we just got some shit news about holidays. There'd been talk that you can carry your holidays over for 2 years, the next 2 years, as until 2022, which is fine, but as a parent, I always take my holidays in the school holidays, and it staggers them quite well across the year. We don't do bank holidays in our company, so that's not an issue. We get 6 weeks, and if you've been there longer, you get slightly more time.
I get more than you, don't I?
Yeah, you get like 6 weeks and like 4 days or something. I get like 6 weeks and 2 days because you've been there 14 years and I've been there 8. But but there's other people that get like say 7 weeks or whatever. Anyway, so my holidays, I've only had a week off in February half term
For our wedding.
for our wedding. Currently, right now, I would have been on a week's holiday, but that's it. So in the time of between then and now, I've had one scheduled week's holiday that I've missed, as Michael has too, because we've got the same holidays. But other people, friends of ours, they had a holiday in March, a holiday in April, 2 weeks in June. So they've missed 4 weeks. Then another one, they've missed 2 week holiday in April and a week in May. You know, so everyone's got a different amount. So the company has come with us today and they have said, we would like to ask you, ask being the word, so we do not know whether this is a
Are they asking us or telling us?
Yeah, so we don't know because we're going to get a black and white letter because you know what it's like. But our official, you know, company...
I was going to hate it and say that's more official.
Well, no, but that's our company app.
Yeah.
So, you know, we are just taken from what they've said. So basically they're saying, please, can you take 2 weeks holiday from the 6th of July whilst you're on furlough? But I haven't had 2 weeks holiday in this
Point
lockdown.
being,
Yeah. This is what's annoying because this is why we think it's skanky. Because the government is still paying us 80% of our wages up until that point. They have said we will top it up to 100%, i.e. pay 20% for those 1 week or 2 week holidays that you take at the beginning of July. So if you take those, you'll get 100% wages for those 2 weeks. But in turn, that means our company is only having to pay 20% for a week's holiday for us as a worker, which obviously means that you feel like you're skanking the government because we're entitled to that money anyway. Because everyone is that's on this. This is a condition of keeping your staff employed. So if we're not all sacked and in the job centre queue, then this is the rules. But it seems like a big, massive loophole, doesn't it? So, of course, we've all been up in arms about it, all the staff.
So we don't want to have our holidays then?
Yeah, so I think if that be the case, it's sort of the same, can everyone take these 2 weeks? Because then it'll be fair when we go back that there'll be enough time to spread out everyone's holidays that are left. Well, I'm sorry, I've still got 4 weeks allocated holidays that are in, you know, for the rest of the year.
That we would like.
And...
The plans that we've made the rest of the year.
Like you can't make people change things like that. So I just think it's unfair. Anyway.
And we're going to say no.
Yeah, so hopefully we get the letter and it has like a choice, but a lot of people are saying, oh, all the other businesses are doing it.
Oh, there's some right licky ass cunts on there and they're like, oh yeah. yeah, we'll do that. You know, because it's trying to get... They think by saying stuff that they're not agreeing to, that they're going to be shed on by a different life.
No.
But they don't know that people are taking a big, massive we, and they're just taking the absolute piss out of them.
All it is we are just a number and we can be replaced at any minute, you know. I really don't feel like there's any loyalty with most workplaces, not just ours. You know, you understand the day-to-day that maybe you're appreciated for this, but as a whole, can replace us. So,
the way they say it though, it's like they would say, you have to do this.
Yeah.
It is a choice. And they'd come out and said, oh, you know what, if you all did this, you would be saving the company all this money and we'd really appreciate it. But instead, they made it look like they're doing us a favour.
Yeah.
When in fact, it would be us doing them a favour.
Yeah.
And they haven't really did anything to us for us rather
so
than give us free
really,
bingo.
so basically, mine as my wages would work out, I would get an extra £30 and lose a week's holiday because I'm off anyway.
Yeah.
So why would I do that?
It costs you more than £30 to buy a week's holiday back.
Well, I don't understand why I would be, because then I'm supposed to go back to work and only have 2 weeks holiday for the whole rest of the year. All of August, September, October, November, December.
No.
5 months, 2 weeks, that's it. Whereas I would have 3.5 weeks. Yeah, well, yeah, just over 3.5 weeks I would have. But if this is the case, what I think is, if I'm forced to take this holiday, any holidays you've asked for during this, you're forced to take, then yeah, that's 1 week. That's all I've asked for. Then all the other people
They can lose wherever they were supposed to.
should lose what they should have had. 4 weeks for certain people and 3 weeks for others and 2 for others, because you've asked for that time. Then I didn't ask for this time off, and I didn't ask for any of them
Would have been grafting, wouldn't we?
to be holidays. So and how is it fair when, you know, we've actually cancelled our
This ain't no holiday, we can't go nowhere, we can't do nothing.
we've cancelled our holiday, and then the fact that it's like, oh, but pay you 100%, whereas some people would take that if they weren't listening properly, which I wasn't the first time, would take it that, oh, we're paying the full thing. That'd be the first
And
point.
you get furlough.
No, and then you get the 80% furlough as well, so you're getting 180% wages. Woohoo! Yeah, of course you jump at that, but no, it's not that. It's literally that they're going to pay 20%.
And the government are going to give you...
And our bosses actually...
So there's a loophole where the government are paying people's holidays rather than their furlough. And I think that's like
not
them
right.
scamming
I just think
the government.
it's not right. Like, it's just not fair.
Yeah. Being a working person, we've already lost so much already.
Yeah.
You know, the people that are on the dole and stuff, they're getting like rent holidays, getting extra money for the gas and the electric.
It was the council tax that pissed me off.
And the council
most.
tax, and most of them don't even pay council tax, so why would they get a discount on that?
God,
Did
I
they get
had
a check off them,
such a chew with council tax over the years.
Yeah.
When I was single and stuff, you know, I got skanked out of council tax. The more time you fight on with the council for any sort of help, and any time I would get any help, you get penalised like crazy. And then the second this has happened, they tried to send me a letter that was wrong, so I went mental. And then on the phone, when I ring up, it says, and on the website when I apply on the emails, it says about if you have council tax benefit, don't worry, we're taking £150 straight off your bill.
So what about people who are...
Just for no reason. Just for no reason.
What about the rest of us? Do you not think we need money as well? It's cost us twice as much to be at home.
Oh, and as well, I said, so hypothetically, they take 2 weeks holiday off me, so they're going to take my week's holiday when it's my Ben's 16th birthday, what I've got booked off, which is probably going to be the first week we go back to work.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be that week, don't you? So
And my birthday's that week.
Yeah, so say hypothetically they say, all right, yeah, well you've had 2 weeks, so which week are you going to lose? All right, well we've took that one off you because we've just gone back straight at work, so you won't want an holiday. Fair enough, I might not want an holiday, but I need to be off for my Ben's birthday. But then what about if he was still young? What about if he wasn't 16? I take 2.5 weeks off in the summer holidays. Who's looking after him?
Mm-hmm.
What about kids with childcare? You know, who's looking after them? If this is the case. So we're pissed off because we hope that it's an option to say no to. And there's that much licky arson going on that they won't need us to say
They
yes.
say stuff on there, but when you speak to their faces, the slag they're the same as us. And I'm like, what are you saying that for? 'Cause why don't you just say what you mean? Because I was straight on me. No.
Yeah.
No.
I seen it come up and I was like, pause the telly. And then we had half an hour programme left to watch.
Just about
And
3
it
hours
took us
to get
about 3.5 hours to get through it. Between reading comments, reading statements, talking to friends on phone, talking to work colleagues, going backwards and forwards, reading more comments. But as a whole, I do get it. I honestly get it. It's a business. You've got to save money. But if you want to do that, then just be honest in the first place.
Yeah.
And say...
Don't think that we're stupid.
Don't say...
You're doing us a favour because you're not.
You're doing us a favour, and don't say that we have a choice, because if we don't have a choice, we don't have a choice. Then just... If they said to me tomorrow, right, take this holiday or you're sacked, then obviously I'd take the holiday. But I don't understand why they would even choose it then.
No.
Doesn't make any sense.
No.
And it's a stupid time to do it as well. It's like they're squeezing it in just before.
Yeah. Probably hoping that people leave so they don't have to pay them any holidays.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's been today's frigging drama.
Done.
And we don't know a thing that's gone on in COVID. Apart from there was a town centre plan for our town. When we went to town today, there was a little lass. I say this like.
And I said, do you think she's washing the bus stops?
Yeah, she actually
And
was.
she actually was.
So she had a bucket of water around with her, and she was walking up and down. We saw her up and down like the street, and we'd seen a couple of guys in the car park, pointing at spaces, and I had a bit of paper and that, and I said, I bet they're gonna like put a big cross through certain spaces, and you're not allowed to like walk. And then I came on and it was like, Darlington's unveiled its plans for the 1st of June, which is in about 3 days, for the new scheme of where things are going to be in the town centre. And I was like, that girl was washing the bus stop.
She really was washing the bus stop.
She really was.
Because I said, do you think she's washing the bus stop? And she
Yeah.
went,
Maybe.
And then we were laughing.
I mean, can you imagine?
No.
And I did see an enforcement officer.
Yeah, there was one. He wasn't doing that. He was actually just...
Do you know what? He was walking about, and the best of it was...
He was watching the floor.
Them people in the queue weren't in the right place.
No.
But yeah, it's funny. So we're gonna have different car parking. Gonna have space things on the pavements, for 2 meters, and we're gonna have people washing the bus stops and the public areas. And we are going to have, what else were we gonna have? Oh, our market's gonna change of where it's gonna be. It's gonna be in the market square, which you would think the market's in the market square, but they moved it from the market square. So they're moving it back. But I think that's going to create more traffic around there because everyone's going to be near the Dolphin Centre. But anyway, so yeah.
No one goes to market anywhere. It used to be good once off, now it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were literally a market town, and then no.
Then everyone's just like, no, we'll just go Amazon.
Yeah. And now we literally have a huge Amazon factory that's just being built. But in other news, we watched a good show.
We did. Laura came up troops.
Trumps. Literally.
Donald Trumps. Oh, she did actually. And I went over there and she nearly knocked me out. It was a massive Trump.
I farted and it stank.
It was silent as well. I didn't even know. It just hit me without warning.
I don't know what happened. I don't feel very well, to be fair. I've got a bad head.
You're a bad, poorly, shitty arsehole.
It's been a long ass day today, and I feel like I've got a stress headache. But I did have a lovely conversation with my lovely cleaner that I clean with on a morning at work, and she's like 68, bless her. She's so lovely, isn't she?
45-minute conversation when the TV was on pause.
Oh yeah, that was on pause then. Oh fuck off! You were on the phone and all to different people. No, because she's very old fashioned. This old Pat. She's lovely, but she's like, oh, I don't like talking to people if I don't have to, and I just do what I do. And when people randomly phone you for nothing. I won't phone you then.
It was the first time she spoke to her in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Well, no,
10.
it's the first time I've spoken to her since the 21st of March.
Yeah.
Since we left on that day. And it was so funny because when... I probably shouldn't say this, but I will. Don't care. After all we've just said, but yeah. So when we when we were leaving, everyone was like giving each other the phone numbers to get in like a WhatsApp group and that, and they'd asked her, a couple of people, and she said, "Oh no," and then she pulled me one side and was like, "They keep asking me for my phone number, Laura. Don't give it to anyone." And I was like, "I won't." But yeah, so she did tell me some lovely news that her daughter's pregnant, which is amazing. But she did tell.
Secrets don't tell no one, will you?
But she did tell me that she'd also, because she's a receptionist at the hospital, but she did tell me as well that she'd had COVID-19. So
You heard it here first.
she'd been off work.
She's a COVID survivor and she's tough.
Yeah, and then she'd thingied, you know, like had the time off to recuperate and everything. And she's preggers. So that's lovely. That'd be really nice. But no, she's okay. She's been in our pack. She's been in for the whole time. Literally just gone out today for the first time. Took herself to the shop, but that was it. She's been doing everything. Her daughter's been doing everything for her, which, you know, it's just like that, innit? But it was like telling someone how the world is, wasn't it? She was like, "Are there buses?" Like, "Yeah, Pat, there's buses. Just don't get on them." I said, "They don't accept cash anymore." "Oh, what?" They don't accept cash anymore. She said, "What's open?" This, never. So yeah, she's lovely. She's a bit crazy, but she's lovely. So yeah, bless her. So yeah, that was that. End on happy news.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.